Hi friends. Back in February, I ordered a new set of commentaries on the Gospels. I'm cheap, thrifty, and so I ordered them used, which means I had to order different volumes from different used bookstores. Well, they all came except for one, as you might be able to tell. I'm missing the Gospel of Mark. So I waited a couple of weeks after the delivery window and I contacted the seller and they refunded my money, and then I ordered it again from a different bookstore and it supposedly shipped on April 2nd, but it still hasn't arrived yet. Now, it's not critical that I have that book, but without it, it just feels incomplete. Like something's missing. Do you ever feel that way? And I'm not talking about books or keys, but I'm talking about a feeling inside of you. It's kind of that nagging unsettledness or a vague hollowness or that underlying dissatisfaction that we feel when we feel like our life or our happiness is somehow incomplete. You know, whenever we hunger physically, we can just go to the grocery store or a restaurant or to mom's house to get some food. Whenever we thirst emotionally, we go to our friends or our family members for support. But when we feel that emptiness in the pit of our soul, where do we go then? Well, some people try to fill that emptiness with all kinds of different things, like maybe focusing on their career. Well, when I get that promotion or when I get that raise, then I'll be satisfied. But you know what happens. The promotion comes or the raise comes and you don't feel any happier than you did before. Some people turn to the stimulation of their senses to fill that emptiness. They turn to TV or music or social media or food or sex or drugs to try and satisfy themselves. But it may help for a moment, but in the end, they feel emptier than ever. We also try to fill that void with possessions, with activity, with all kinds of external stimulation. But when all those things are quiet or gone, we are alone with our thoughts and we can't escape the aching void. The truth is that nothing external can produce long-lasting satisfaction. It's only life in God and with God that can bring us true happiness and contentment and fulfillment. Two well-known statements of this truth that only God can fill our deepest longings come from St. Augustine and Blaise Pascal. In 398 AD, St. Augustine wrote in his Confessions, "You have made us for yourself, O Lord, and our hearts are restless until they rest in you." And in 1670, many of Pascal's writings about the Christian faith were published in a collection called Pensées, or Thoughts. And one of his thoughts was this: what else does this craving and this helplessness proclaim but that there was once in man a true happiness, of which all that now remains is the empty print and trace? This he tries in vain to fill with everything around him, seeking in things that are not there the help he cannot find in those that are. Though none can help, since this infinite abyss can be filled only with an infinite and immutable object. In other words, by God himself. There is a part of us that only God can fill. And tomorrow, we're going to think about what Jesus has to say about that. Thanks for tuning in today. I'll see you again tomorrow.